beautiful voice Natalie Sawyer's got. Tremendous.
Great voice, yeah. Fantastic voice. Yes, good afternoon, Merry Christmas, and welcome back to Hawksbee and Jacobs Clips of the Year. We're here until 4 p.m. with the best clips from the likes of Nigel Botherway and Mike Parry, and you'll hear some of our favourite interviews of 2019 as well with our old mate Ian Wright, Gary Lineker, Ross Noble, amongst others. But are you having a good Christmas, Andy? So
I'm loving
it. It's good of you to come in today.
Thanks very much.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. I always
Marvellous.
enjoy, this is part of my Christmas day, listening to the old clips of the year. Great.
Yeah, marvellous. Okay, while you're doing the washing up.
Yes.
Indeed. But it's time now to explore some of the best of the rest of the talkSPORT presenters with a lucky dip of clips. And where should we kick off? Well, we were a little bit worried earlier in the year when our commentator Sam Matterface had to go into witness protection.
Going to be very interesting, Sam, to see what Spurs do tonight and what Chelsea do.
Absolutely, because at the weekend both these two teams had not easy games, but games where they were able to rest players and change things up.
Still sounds like him, doesn't it? It's not going to take anybody off the trail, is it?
Cricket correspondent John Norman now, reporting in from a balmy Barbados.
The sun just about travelling to the part of the sky which gives us a little bit of relief here in the press box. I had to put a hat on earlier and some suntan cream. I won't rub it in though.
Well, that's no point then, is it? No point. It's going to sit on the surface and you'll have a great big splodge. This is David Marsland with the sports news.
Leeds United owner Andrea Radrizzani has met with his Derby counterpart. Might as well just give up.
We haven't heard from him since, have we?
What's a Derby canter-panter?
I have no idea. I wouldn't have to think about it, really.
Sounds like a horse racing term, doesn't it?
It does.
So, staying with cricket, and former England batsman Mark Butcher on breakfast.
So, Butch, what have you on today? You busy today?
Not anymore.
No,
not once we're done here, Al. I've had an early morning with the little one.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to go back and relieve the missus.
Steady on, Butch. Blimey.
Too much information.
Giving away too much on air, of course.
Here's former Leicester boss Craig Shakespeare, now at Watford, of course, with Jim White.
I always remember the occasion where we were in America, name dropping again.
Oh, he's been to America. Oh, get you, Craig, with your trips to America.
Name dropping, isn't it, really?
And talking of showing off, here's Uri Geller on breakfast.
Let me tell you this, I can't walk in the streets of Japan because I don't want to sound like I'm bragging or showing off, but I'm extremely famous in Japan.
Yeah, sound like you're bragging, Uri, to be honest.
Yes. Next time I'm in Tokyo, I'm going to walk around with a picture of Uri Geller.
And say, do you know who this man is?
See how many people recognise him. Actually, I might go to my granddaughter's Japanese school and
take a picture, Uri. Yeah, go on, that's right. Make it a vendetta.
Got a bit carried away there. This is Newsreader.
Let it go, Andy.
I will. Daisy Gray, she of the best 1-1 record in Sir Bobby Charlton, with another belter, this time talking Spurs.
Tottenham scored 3 second-half goals as they beat Borussia Dortmund 3-0 at Wembley to take control of their Champions League last 16 tie. Son Heung-min, Jan Vottenton.
Jan Vottenton? It's a bit harsh, isn't it? Yeah. But he had a good game that night, if I remember rightly. Rottenton will be a good headline, though, after the 7-2 against Bayern. That would have been perfect, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's all right, though. She's more of a Burnley fan, really, is old Daisy. Yeah, she knows her Burnley.
In sport, Burnley manager Sean Ditch believes his side's lethargic start in their 2-0.
Why call me Sean Ditch?
Call me here. It's your job, by the way.
It's true.
And now it's time for History Today with Alan Brazil and Ray Parlour.
Didn't realise 15th of June Magna Carta was signed all those years ago.
Oh? It's great, isn't it? Fantastic. Number 16, Magna Carta. Oh, so what's next then?
This is Ray Stubbs and Andrew McKenna on talkSPORT 2, indulging in a bit of classic bands.
Let's look ahead to the first ODI now with talkSPORT 2's Andrew McKenna. Macca, good to talk to you.
Morning, Stubbsy. I was quite enjoying your debate, actually. I think I'll just shut up and let you carry on for a bit.
Tell us about the cricket.
Lovely chemistry, I thought there.
Tremendous.
Lovely natural chemistry between the two of them. This is Ian Holloway now discussing Southampton.
He was not wanted. He was not having a good season, and in come Hasselhoover, and before you know it, wow.
Swept up.
Yeah, he did, yeah. He was a sweeper when he played, old Hasselhoover. He was very good, wasn't he? Him and Terry Dyson at the back.
There was a worrying time earlier this year when we were a bit concerned about Laura Woods.
Goals as they go in. Here's Danny Kelly.
Thank you very much indeed, which means it's the season ticket with me, Laura Woods, and Luke Moore.
What an impression that is.
Very good.
That's a very good Danny Kelly that Laura does.
She does a very good Danny Kelly.
Of course not. Let's check in with the real Laura Woods.
This is the Alan Brazil Sports Breakfast with me, Ali McCoist.
It's all getting very confusing.
I know. What does she actually sound like, for goodness sake? This is the former Portsmouth midfielder, Liam Lawrence, with Jim White.
I've played for them home and away, and they come home and away. They're absolutely amazing set of supporters, and so are the Pompey fans.
Wow, he's been playing a long time, Liam, hasn't he? That's pre-volcano.
It always affects the pitch.
Yeah.
Eruption.
Post-Etna, we weren't quite the same side.
No.
Yeah.
Georgie Bingham now discussing a Man City legend.
I was quite keen to get our next guest on because the film The Keeper is out and tells the story of the wonderful Bert Krautmann.
An unfortunate slip, isn't it, really?
Dear
where
me.
old Bert came from.
Bert Krautmann there. This is Lisa O'Sullivan now, talking Liverpool.
And after withstanding some early pressure from Porto, Sadio Mane, Mohamed Salah, Roberto Firmino and Virgil van Dijk.
I very much doubt it, Lisa,
that.
to be honest.
Yeah.
What's next?
It's Goffey here, adding H's when they're not needed.
And at 6, it's then when we find out how good Liverpool are really hard.
Really hard. Then removing them where they are.
And have the ECB been harsh on ales?
They'd be very harsh on ales.
Very harsh on ales.
You can only do lagers.
That's
Back to Mark Saggers, chatting to Max Rushton about their beloved U's and getting a bit lovey.
I'm a Cambridge United fan, like you.
Hey,
so,
unbeaten.
Unbeaten. I mentioned it yesterday, just very quickly.
Okay, yeah, do whatever you like.
I mean, darling, what a great goal.
Love.
Hello. So
showbiz, isn't he? So showbiz, Saggers. This is the Weekend Sports Breakfast with Georgie Bingham and Ian Holloway, and Georgie getting caught a little short.
Hello, and here we go. Georgie's off into the toilet, and I have been told to cue to the news.
Not very discreet, was it?
No, not really, no.
Could have protected her from that, Ollie.
And finally, this is Will Gavin on Extra Time. And isn't it great when you get crashed by a jingle and it still almost works?
John Krieger joining us to look at sport. From the other side of the pond, you're listening to talkSPORT.
It's like you were possessed by the devil.
It was.
That sort of napalm death.